The update is finally here. Hallelujah. Hey guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clashes. Now, welcome back to this video where we are going to be jumping in to check out this update right here. Now, I'm really excited for this. It's been a little while since my last Everdale video.
It's been 84 years.
And I'm sure you guys were waiting for the update as much as I was. I was really excited for it, and I'm really glad that they finally dropped it. So let's jump in and take a look at it. Was it as good as we were hoping for? Does it exceed our expectations? Are there things that we need to go in to talk some detail about, to maybe explain? I think there is, so let's jump in. Alright, so here is the update announcement that came in game. If you guys do not know how to access this, you simply click on the three little lines up here at the top, head over to mail, and there you have it. Update announcement. Now the update was dropped yesterday at the time of this recording, so actually it'll be 2 days ago on the time of this video being uploaded, but we're going to go ahead, click on that, and then we can see everything coming in here. So the new items they are talking about is of course iron ore. We'll go into a little bit more depth slightly later on in the video about what that is and how you guys can use it. So there is lots of different things coming to the game right here. They wanted to focus on improving Everdale for the long haul while adding a boost of new content. So 100% I get behind this. We need to remember here in the community that Everdale is still in beta. It is not yet global, and they are still making sure the game is as good as it possibly can be. So when it does go global, everyone is going to be able to just be happy, have a good time, and there's not going to be any bugs or little things that people are like, this could be better, we need to change this. They're going to have the game and it's going to be as good as they want it to be. So of course there was a few changes to the Valley management system. They've got rid of the whole leader kind of thing, and there's now founding members and elders. Now this has caused some controversy, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and I think the Supercell team might have got this a little bit wrong, but it's something that I'll go in and talk about in a second. One of the major changes in this update is the trade relations changes. Now, they've almost flipped that completely on its head, the way that ships are working, and I like it. There's been a lot of confusion about it, but I have to say, I'm a fan.
Nice.
I like the changes that they've brought in here. Were they overdue? 100%. Could they have potentially done even more? I think they probably could have. But hey, I'm really happy with what we've got so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the next update, whenever that's going to be, might bring. Now, another one of the main changes was reputation decay. It's absolutely massive. This was one of the things that most people complained about. I did not like the whole reputation decay feature. There were some people I saw like on the Discord server who were all for it and were arguing so strongly to keep it. But honestly, the general community, I reckon about 99% of the community was like, we need to get rid of reputation decay. And the Everdale team came through and they were like, hey, we got you. We will make that change. And now there is this thing called an Ever Chest at the end, which we'll again go in and have a look at. They've added a few things to the shops. We'll talk about them a little bit as well. Lots of bug changes, balance fixes, and stuff like that. We won't go into too much detail on the balance changes, stuff like that. If you do want a full list, a full comprehensive list of absolutely everything in this update, you can check out the Reddit post from the official Supercell team down in the description below. That will take you through everything, but sometimes people just like to watch videos, so that's why we're here making a video. Alright, so one of the first things I wanted to jump in and talk about is this right here, and that is pickled eggs. Who doesn't like a good pickled egg? I don't like them either. If you like pickled eggs, let me know down in the comments. It's kind of weird. But okay. So pickled eggs was added into the game. Basically, I think there was just everyone was always constantly overflowing with eggs, and they wanted to add something else to that. So they added pickled eggs into the game. You can make that in the preservery. Well, hey, there's another thing. I went ahead, I had loads of scrolls, so I just used those scrolls straight away. I got my pickled eggs unlocked, because if you guys have not already worked out, if we scroll all the way along, so this is what I'm currently researching, but this actually got paused, and I was unable to continue researching this until I had scrolled all the way back through and I had fully researched pickled eggs, because if there's something on the previous branch on your research that you have not done, it will pause your current thing. Now, I think there was a lot of confusion about that. Something else I'm seeing a huge amount of confusion on is this right here. Trade partner research. Now, this will tie in to an event that will go on, and it will tie into your Valley researching system. So I'll talk about that in a little second, but moving forward, you'll see we've got a smelter right here, and that is going to be for the iron, which we are going to be able to get if we zoom all the way out here to our valley. We are desperately waiting, so we have just completed, for you guys who have not already got there, you'll see there is this ship right here. Now, if your valley is as far through progress, my valley is almost maxed, this ship will have popped up for you guys. And you'll see it's the Iceberg Sea Trip. You can go ahead and click on that, and you basically, it's an event. It's an event. So you guys are used to events, I'm sure. There are some amazing events, and there are some not so good events. Those are meant to have been balanced now, so hopefully they have been fully balanced. But what you have to do is go through, complete all this. We got all of our tasks done very, very quickly. So you'll see there's some time tasks here where you've got to put your villagers, they'll go away, do stuff. It will give you actually some pretty nice reputation and some gold for those. We then had 60 out of 60 kind of things we had to complete, and then that was us. So once you've completed this ship right here, that will give you the ability to summon them to your dock. Now you'll see the next ship is actually going to be sailing up into our video in about 10 minutes or so, but I will skip to the point at which the ship arrives in a little bit later on in the video, so we can take a look at that. And that'll be the first time I'm ever actually having the ability to unlock the new resource, which is of course iron ore, because once you guys complete this task, you're not going to have one, you're not going to have two, but you're going to have 3 events pop up if you were as far through the game as I am. This is the first event right here, Sacred Tree Festival. That is going to allow us to get another addition to our ship system. So actually I can go ahead and I can complete one of these, so we might as well go ahead and do so. This one is going to be incredibly heavy on loads and loads of dye, so we're trying to get that completed as soon as possible. And the next one is going to be over here, and this is what iron ore looks like. For you guys who have not seen it already, that is what it looks like. There's going to be 2 different things you've got to do in this event, so we'll have to complete all these, and then there'll be something else. Down at the bottom here, we've got wood, which is pretty easy to complete. So just wood and iron ore for that one. And then another page on that event task. And the other one is just going to be full 60 tasks here worth of iron ore. Now, from what I understand here in the development notes, the only way you are able to get iron ore is here in the harbour by summoning the Iceberg Isle ship, and it will bring, as you can see, gold and also iron ore. I'm really hoping it's going to give us a lot of iron ore, because for these 3 events, we need quite a significant amount to progress through the game. So some more minor changes that you guys might not have noticed is this right here. They have changed the colors of a lot of buildings, and we're seeing kind of more like desaturated. They're kind of like pastel colors now. I'm a fan, I have to say. I like the subtle changes they have made to a lot of the colors of the buildings. A lot of the like the Taylor, for example, the Great Library, in fact, nearly everything has had some sort of subtle color change or change to the way they actually look. So if you guys want to see how a lot of this stuff previously looked, you can go ahead and watch some of my older videos from a little while ago. Apologies because I've not been uploading. There's been a little bit of a lack of Everdale content to actually make videos on, but we're back now. But one of the next things I wanted to talk about is this, and it's the valley management system. Something that desperately needed a change, but I'm not necessarily sure they have changed for the better. So we already have 2 founders here in our valley, and that's because we went ahead and we voted for them. I started the votes, and to do that, if you guys don't know already, it has to be one of the 3 elders, and to be an elder, before anyone votes on anything, you have to be in the top 3 for reputation in your valley. Now that is where one of my issues lie, because the Supercell team just went ahead and did that, and what it's meant is, for example, if Incapable right here was the founder of this valley, they're not, by the way, Mask and Viper were the founders, but if Incapable was the founder, for example, and they didn't have Elder, they would have no say in if they could be promoted to founder. It would be up to one of the 3 elders at the top to go ahead, click on their name, and click promote. That doesn't sit right with me. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with that. I think the founder's role should have been automatically assigned to the person who's been in the valley for the longest period of time. Now, if we click on my name, it's going to say join Valley 121 days ago, which actually is not necessarily true. Chris, who's my friend, he joined this Valley about a couple of days after me, and he's been in 208 days. But that's because I made a video for you guys where I went over to a completely maxed Valley and I checked it out. So that might ring a bell. So it would have actually been nice if my little name there had the first time I joined the Valley rather than the most recent time, because I'm a content creator. I want to go and always get as much content from different valleys as I can. So a little bit of a shame there that it's not got the full count, I guess. I'm just going to quickly show you guys how you can actually go ahead and promote someone. So what you do is you click on their name. If you're an elder, you can go ahead, click these three little dots, and then you can go ahead, promote them, you can kick them, or you can visit them. If you click promote, what it's going to do is if we hop on over to our chat right here, we will have these, and you'll see we started that first one for Masquerade, we then had Viper, we then had Chris, Founder, and an Elder. And that is how the system works. If you are in the top 3, you automatically will be assigned an Elder position like I am here. I was not promoted to Elder, I was just in the top 3, so it was given to me. So we also had a major change, which was the change in Reputation Road. Now, Reputation Road has changed in the way that we no longer have Reputation Decay. So if you guys are new to the game and you never have experienced Reputation Decay, basically what happened at the end of every day, at the end of 24 hours, 5% of your total reputation would be taken away from you that you would have to try and regain the next day. It made it incredibly difficult to maintain high reputation, and the average player was sitting between 30 and 40,000 reputation. Anything more than 40,000, you were having to actively play and try and progress further than what you were the previous day. But you'll see I have managed to push up here to about 36,000 or so. We're sitting pretty good, just got that extra shipping token. Actually, it's kind of weird because I'd already unlocked that extra max skill up to level 10, but it's now through there at 40,000. So I've got a little bit of climbing to do here to get all the way through to that Ever chest at the end of the road. But I have seen some pictures of the rewards from the Ever chest. I will pop them up on the screen for you guys to see right here, so you can see what you will get from that Ever chest. It's 5,000 reputation to unlock the Ever chest. Then once you've hit that 5k mark and unlocked it, it'll reset and you can go again and again and again. So one of the other major changes that they've made into the game is adding decoration gems. Now, I'm a little annoyed, to put it bluntly, that they have now added this feature into the game, because I spent a ridiculous amount of regular gems purchasing pets or decorations, and I do regret it. I wish I'd saved onto those gems for a little bit more of a practical use, but you'll see now in this top right hand corner we have a little rainbow gem. I have 70 of them, and those are decoration gems or deco gems, and those can be used if we scroll all the way down through the multitude of different things here. Those can be used to grab yourselves some decorations. Now, there are loads and loads of different decorations in the game. We're hoping to see some holiday themed ones. We did get holiday themed decorations for the very small Christmas update. We did see some of them coming in. So we're hoping that these decoration gems will be easily accessible, which from what I can see, you're going to get them from the Ever chest quite a lot. You're also going to get them from some events, I do believe. So I think it's a nice little change. It's giving us something, just a currency to buy decorations rather than gold or gems, which I think are needed for other things. Also, if you guys have been playing the game for quite a while like I have, and you're a relatively high level, I'm about to hit level 14, you're going to have all of the previous packs available in the shop for you that weren't there before. So level 5, you didn't get anything for hitting it. Same with level 11, 12, 13, and 14. Any of those levels didn't have the additional packs that we potentially saw at level 8, level 9, stuff like that. I actually did a couple of videos doing some gemming sprees. If you guys want to check out those packs from those videos, feel free to go ahead and do so. Let me know as well down in the comments, should I make a video on buying every single pack here? I don't think I'll buy the costume one because I'm not too bothered about costumes or dye, but I think I'll buy all the bundle packs. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys would like to see, and I certainly will need to see if my bank has enough money in it. And here we go. This is the first time I'm ever seeing the Iceberg Isles ship sail into the dock. Here it comes. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit smaller than its counterpart over here on the right. It's a pretty miniature boat. But here it goes. It does this weird reversing thing into the dock. I don't know if you guys have seen the boats coming in before, but this is what it looks like. It does look a little bizarre, but this is the first time I'm ever seeing the Iceberg Isle ship coming into the dock. It's going to be the first time we can ever jump in and have a look. And here it is. I am just going to go crazy and I'm going to get all of the ore we possibly can. Honey, I don't care. Apples, I don't care. I am just trying to get as much iron ore as I possibly can here. I am hungry for this stuff. The rest of it is going to be gold. I'm not too bothered about gold, but I think that's all the iron ore I can possibly get. I don't have any more tokens. So that's all my tokens gone. But we now have some iron ore. But where is my iron ore, I hear you ask? Well, it's right here over in the warehouse. So you can click on that little button and that's going to pull this up where we can take a look at everything we have. So a level 7 warehouse can hold 2,100 iron ore and that can be found right here. So completing those tasks I just did, I think I did 8 or 9 tasks and that gave me 623 iron ore. So for the very first time, we can come in here and we can start completing some of these tasks using iron ore. That is amazing. We can go ahead, we can click that button. The most annoying thing about this is I cannot just use all of my iron ore at once because you only get 1 token every hour for the events. So this event is going to take us an incredibly long time because I'm going to have to wait an hour to do the next one and an hour after that and an hour after that. And again, that's something I think the Supercell team potentially could have taken a look at, because if we have a quick look here, we have 60 tasks over here for our librarian. We have 45 tasks over here. We have 90 tasks over here. So we have a ridiculous amount of tasks all going on at once, and we only get 1 token per hour. Now, with 10 people in the valley, it is going to be slightly more manageable, but it's still going to take us a crazy amount of time. But that does bring me to the end of this video. Here is my village right here. It's looking a little bit messy. I would love it if you guys could tweet me over on Twitter at ClashWStyle. Tweet me pictures of your villages. I really need to redesign this one for myself. So if you guys have any ideas or inspirational pictures you want to share with me, make sure you do so over on my Twitter. I would love to see them because this base needs a redesign. But that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. It's been such a long time since I made an Everdale video and I've absolutely loved getting back into it. Like I said earlier on in the video, let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that gemming spree video. I'm planning on doing some more in-depth videos on some of the new features of the update. So let me know down in the comments if there's anything in particular you would like to see a video on. But thank you so much if you guys have stuck around all the way to this point. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know